y'all, it's Taren. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a Get Ready With Me. I'm officially bored in the house. Today is day 27. I don't really know. I mean, I would have to go back and count. But I've been able to fill the time with doing odd things around the house. But now we're just going to fill the time with videos. So we'll just pump them out till we run out of ideas. Hopefully y'all enjoy watching the extra content. So what we're going to do today is a little Get Ready With Me. We'll do hair, makeup, and then I want to do an outfit. In one of my vlogs, I want to say my first or second quarantine vlog, I opened a Poshmark order and tried everything on. Well, if you watch that video, then you know I got a corduroy skirt from ASOS that is so cute. So I want to style it two different ways in this video. I am going nowhere, so we're not like really wearing it anywhere, but I think it'll still be fun to style it. So hopefully this is something that you want to see. I'll show you and tell you all the different products that I'm using. And that's it. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is hair, because I don't want to put my makeup on first and then attempt to blow dry and all that stuff and get sweaty. So we're going to do hair first. This has probably been sitting in a towel, this being my hair, for probably 30 minutes. So it's a little towel dried. I do have pretty thick hair, so keep that in mind. I'm going to put the Kerastase serum in my hair. I've talked about this so many times. We're going to brush first. I really, really like it. It is pretty pricey. The whole Kerastase line is pretty pricey. I'll tell you that. But I do really like this. I also like BioSilk, which you can get pretty much anywhere these days. That one's really good too. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to have amazing hair. So I'm going to do probably 3 pumps. It's about right. And I'm just going to put it through my hair. I did pull out all the different shampoo and conditioner combos that I use. I rotate between 3 different ones. You don't have to do that, obviously. It's just what I've got in my collection right now. So I kind of go back and forth and use different ones each time. They each have a different effect on my hair. First one we have is the L'Oreal Dream Lengths Super Detangler and Conditioner and Restoring Shampoo. These make my hair so soft, and they smell really good. So I do like these. I also like the L'Oreal, this line. It's the black bottle with the gold top. I really like too. However, this doesn't do great for my color treated hair, but when I just want a good clean, soft hair, good smell, that's what I use. Now I do have a couple from the hair salon as well. So this is the Pureology Hydrate shampoo and conditioner. This is a purple shampoo, so obviously it's going to help with the blonde. This one, I love the smell and the way it tingles in my hair when I'm putting it in, but it doesn't make my hair the softest, but I keep it in rotation because it is a purple shampoo. So when you want your purple to pop, or your blonde to pop, you need a purple shampoo. The most expensive one I have is the Kerastase line. This is the Resistance shampoo, and the conditioner is in a mask form. This probably hydrates my hair the most, but also doesn't make it super soft. It does smell good. I've tried this line in the purple shampoo as well and really liked it. I use it because my stylist says it's the best for my hair. So I try to throw this in the mix as well. Plus I paid for it and it was real expensive. So that's why we keep it in the mix. But if you're looking for a great drugstore shampoo, I would say get the other L'Oreal. The black bottle with the gold top is my favorite. It just doesn't really do that great for blonde hair. It kind of makes my hair a little yellow, and in that case, the next time I'll go in with the purple shampoo. So I probably wash my hair every 3 or 4 days. So now that you know everything about my hair that you probably never wanted to know, we're going to blow dry. I'm going to use this. Oh, hello. Look at that. This is the Revlon. I don't really know exactly what it's called. I reviewed it in a video a while ago, so you can probably go back and find that. I typically use this one every time I blow dry, But sometimes I'll go back and use my actual blow dryer because this is a little bit hard sometimes to get those fine hairs around the face. Also, this one will make my hair more smooth, I guess because it's a brushing motion, whereas a regular blow dryer is a little bit different. So we're gonna blow dry, and then I'll come back and I don't know, I'll come back after I blow dry. Okay, blow drying is done. I think what I'm going to do is wait to curl it until later, until we're done with makeup, because otherwise it'll just fall. My hair is super clean and blow dried freshly. So what we're going to do is just clip it back. All right. I've been getting this like crazy itch to do something different to my hair. So I'll put a picture here of what I look like with absolutely no hair color whatsoever. This was years and years ago. I want to say probably at least 5 years ago, because that was a job, like my old TV station, not the recent one, but the one before that I worked at for a really long time. So I went and got this great ombre. I know it sounds crazy, but back then ombres were really popular. But the woman who did it did an amazing job. Probably it was my favorite hair color at the time, and it just grew out so nice, and it was so inexpensive because I didn't have to upkeep anything. So I've been getting an itch to do something different. Now I don't want to do completely dark, but I've been thinking of doing, I don't know, maybe like a dirty blonde type. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. But I'll put a picture here. So I go back and forth between this super white blonde and more of a natural highlighted blonde. So I'll throw up some pictures of what I look like, not like this, so that you can kind of get an idea of what it could look like on me. But I found this picture on Pinterest, I want to say. So I'll put that one up too. And I think the color is gorgeous. And I kind of want to do that. All right, so let's do some foundation. Golden beige. Here we go. So I'm going to use, no, that's very white. All right, so my two options are Covergirl or Wet n Wild. I think we're going to, let's do Covergirl. I haven't used this one in a really long time. Did I say what color this is? 732 Nude Beige. I already wet my Eco Tools little blender thingy. It's my favorite. I love it. So what I'm going to do first, I already moisturized with Matte Complete Comfort Cream. I'm going to use this No Problem Poreblem Touch in Soul. Came in a BoxyCharm, I'm pretty sure, but it's almost a water consistency, and I freaking love it. Layla has moved to the back. Cash is sleeping in her bed in the living room. I have laundry going because I don't know how to relax. I just have to be doing something all the time. So this morning I put in, what did I put in? Blankets like from the living room that we like cover up with and sit on and stuff like that. And then those are in the dryer, and now the sheets are in the washing machine. We're gonna see. I remember really liking this foundation, but I haven't really been tan enough to use it. It does smell like the typical Covergirl, which I don't think is a bad thing. It just smells like that, you know, old school smell. I am going to film some videos today, so we're not doing anything out of the ordinary for me, with the exception of using a different foundation. Yeah, I think that's going to work out pretty good. So how are y'all? How are you doing? I've been seeing a bunch of posts, you know, like the stay safe posts and stuff, but I want to offer stay sane. But then think about the people that have to go to work every day. Brian is one of them. My sister works at a hospital in the lab, and she's been transferred for the whole month of April to strictly packaging and sending off COVID-19 tests. So she has the full-on gear that she wears and everything. Luckily, we're pretty good here in Mobile anyways, knock on wood, as far as gear for first responders and, you know, doctors and nurses and lab techs and everybody in the hospital. But I don't know. They keep saying, so last week, our local health department did a press conference with the mayor and said next week, which would be this week, was the peak week, so everybody stay inside. But then last night, I was reading the mayor's post on Facebook, on his, like, the city's official Facebook page, and he was like, everybody stay inside. You know, we're expected to peak in a couple weeks. I'm like, I thought you said it was this week. So here's my comment to that. It's okay if you're not sure. You know, if you say, we're not really sure when it's going to peak. We're hoping that social distancing and quarantine is working. I would rather you say that than tell me that, hey, this week is the week, because then in my head I start thinking, okay, well then it's going to trickle down after that. Anyway, that's my COVID-19 chat. I did order a couple of masks, so one of my Facebook friends is making them. He does all sorts of business, like entrepreneurial type business ventures, and does so well with them. So he's making masks, and what he's doing is for every mask that you purchase, he is making 2 and sending those to our local children's hospital, which I thought was really great. So I bought 2 of them, one for me and one for Brian. My mom has masks, so she's, you know, she doesn't need one. And the ones that I ordered from this guy are machine washable, and so I'm hoping that they come this week. Now I'm just using the Rimmel Creamy Natural. I purchased this, repurchased it so many times. Basically, I just get a little bit and I use it to set my eyelids and right under my eyes. They'll crease if I don't. I've tried different setting powders and stuff, but this one I always just end up coming back to. And it's probably the cheaper thing that I just dropped that on me. Cheaper thing that I've purchased for this purpose. So, it is looking a teensy bit pale. That's okay. We'll lather it up with some bronzer. Now I'm going to go into the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade 130. This is definitely too light, so I just take just a little bit and set the rest of my face. I was reading comments on one of my more recent vlogs. I think it was vlog number 3. And, you know, everybody so far, every single comment has been positive. I've learned, or I've realized, as I, you know, gain more views and subscribers, you do get more and more people who don't really care for what you're doing, which is, I mean, it's natural. People aren't always going to like you. But so far for the vlogs, every comment has been nice. We're going to go in with Milani Bronzer All Over Glow. This is in the shade 01 Bronze Glow. And I'm going to mix both of them and use this as bronzer. But I was just reading through. I just posted it this morning, so it doesn't have that many comments yet. But one of them was from a nurse who said that she enjoys my videos while she's on break. And honestly, it almost, like, it brought a tear to my eye. Because right now is a hard time. And I'm just glad that my 46 minutes of, you know, just nonsense can help her and distract her from her day. That was just nice. All right, do we want some more? How does it look in the camera? Yep, let's do it. Let's just bronze it up. Bronze, bronze, bronze it up. I've been trying to do all different kind of videos recently, so if there's any that you want me to do, I've been doing a lot of styling videos, which, you know, y'all seem to really like for the most part. I think that's fun because, like I say in those videos, you don't have to buy anything. It's stuff you already own. Now I'm just taking the Tarteist Pro Glow in, I don't really know what the name of this, it's a little beat up, but I'm taking a mixture of these two blushes. They are Premier and Dance Floor, and I'm just going to use a mixture. You can tell I really like this bronzer down here, but we're going to switch it up and do something different. We're going to mix all that together. Mix it so it blends. Mix it. Look at my tan. Woo! I used a new tanning product that I love, by the way. I love the color it gave me. I don't so much love my application technique. I'm a little sloppy, as you can tell. There's some other spots on me that you can't see that are a little bit splotchy. I did ask for questions on Instagram, so I'm going to film a Q&A. Isn't that a spice? A Q&A video too. I did get quite a few questions. A lot of times when I ask for questions, I get a lot of the same questions. But this go round, y'all got creative. And I got questions that I haven't answered in a long time. Okay, so I'm pretty quick at my makeup, if you can't tell by now. We're going to go into the Morphe 350 Nature Glow Palette. I'll show you the colors that I use most often. If you can't guess already, here we go, the neutrals. So I'm just going to do what I normally do every time, which is a very natural, neutral look, because I think it suits me best. I really like the way that the foundation and everything came out. I think it looks nice. So what are y'all doing today? Comment down below. Let me know. I'm going to do this video that you're watching right now, and then I have one more. I have a swimsuit Saturday, so I have two packages in my room right now that you can't see, and one of them I'm probably most excited for because I've never tried their swimwear before. It's Loft. So the day that you're watching this, the Loft swimsuit video will be this week on Saturday. Also, Swimsuit Saturday, y'all, I'm so happy y'all like it. This is such a fun series, and it seems I get comments every single video, or just like random comments from people saying that Swimsuit Saturday is the favorite, like that I do. And I'm so happy because I really like it too. It started because I asked y'all a while back for suggestions on brands or retailers that you wanted me to try for Swimsuit Saturday, or for just swimwear in general. And I got so many responses, and I thought, well, how can I get to all of them, or a majority of them? And initially I was going to do an entire week of swim, like Monday through Sunday, so that's 7 brands, and do it maybe once every couple of months, and that way we hit all the brands. And then I thought, I don't know. I thought Swimsuit Saturday was more fun because, you know, it's Swimsuit Saturday, SS. I just thought it's a nice play on words, or, you know, it's just, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm happy y'all like it. I really enjoy it. But today, I'm filming the Lane Bryant Swimsuit Saturday, so that one's already up by the time that you're watching this. I had a lot of fun too when I did the YouTube Live a few weeks ago, and we did something different with the makeup. So let me know, and maybe we can do another live when I don't have other videos to film, and we can do something, because I've always wanted to use this color right here, this orange. That foundation did crease a little bit under my eyes. But you know what it is, what it is. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of brown shadow and kind of give me an eyeliner look. I'm terrible at liquid liner, or really any liner, so I feel like the shadow is just so forgiving, and it's just so much easier for me. I have a cataract in one eye, so it's hard for me really to close one eye because then I really can't see out of the other one. That just makes it, I don't know, it just pops a little bit more, I think. That's what it looks like. That's what I do all the time. I even did this like exact routine when I worked in TV. I didn't wear, only when I worked at my 2 stations ago before my most recent one, because I was in studio, I wore HD makeup in the beginning, and then I realized that most makeup, you know, that you wear is fine. I'm not super close into the camera. I sat more, like my spot where I stood in the studio was a little bit further back. So for me, it didn't really make that much of a difference. I mean, every so often I would do like full HD makeup, but for the most part, I used Wet n Wild every single day on television. I really liked it. Now mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in Blackest Black. I do really like this one. I also really like the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. The only thing with this one, after a couple of uses, it gets super clumpy. What else do I have that I like? I do like the L'Oreal, oh, apparently I like L'Oreal. Telescopic Carbon Black. This one is better for separating lashes. This one will definitely give you volume. This one gives you volume and separation, but not as much volume as this one. So those are the few that I really liked, the couple of them. I also tried the other day, I found this one. How cute is this? This is Tarte Big Ego in the color, it's probably black. I'm not really sure, it doesn't say. But first of all, it's hot pink. Okay, so I like it. The wand is okay. I think it's prettier than it works, you know? But I save it because it's cute. So I think today I'm going to use this one. I haven't used it in a while. So what I'll do is just like kind of scrape some of the extra off so that it doesn't get all clumpy on me. I've also been using, again, the Grande Lash MD serum. That makes my lashes grow so well, and it's such a pretty look on me, I think, when my lashes are a little bit longer. The only thing is it doesn't cause any irritation, but it does give me a little bit of discoloration right on the line above my lashes where I put the serum. It's just a little bit of a pink tint. So I'll use it for a couple of months until I get the desired length that I want for my lashes. And then I'll back off of it and quit using it for probably, you know, 3 or 4 months just to give that area of my skin a break. Now, I know other people that use it and no, they have nothing, like no line, no anything. But I can always tell, like YouTubers that I watch, whenever they're doing their makeup, I can always tell if they use some sort of serum because I see it right there on their lash line while they're barefaced. And I think it's okay. Like I quit using it over the cooler months because I was obviously paler because it wasn't warm outside, so I didn't sit out there like I do now. But I could tell I could see the line a lot more, that pink line, I guess because my skin was so much paler than it is now. So in the summertime, you definitely can't see it as much. All right, bottom lashes. We're going to do Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara in the color Very Black. I get this for $1 at the Dollar Tree. What I like about it, here's what the wand looks like. What I like about it is that it's almost a little bit dry, but in a good way. Now I'm going to take a makeup remover wipe and just get the foundation and powders and all that stuff off my lips, my eyebrows, and my hairline. because I like to blend my foundation into my hairline. I don't want bronzer and then a white scalp. So I kind of bring it in just a little bit. I mean, not much comes off, but it just makes me feel a little bit better knowing that it's not hanging out anywhere on my face that I don't want it to be. Now we're going to do brows. This is the Busy Gal Brows from Tarte in the shade Taupe. This is all I do to my brows. It just fills in the sparse areas. And that's about it. I don't do anything else. So that one's got it in, that one doesn't. Now let's go into highlight. I love highlighter. It used to be my favorite thing of my makeup routine. I don't know if it's still my favorite, but I still really like it. So I'm going to use this same Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and I'm going to use this one right here, which is called Headliner. Take it on a little pencil brush, put it here. My favorite highlight of all time is Rodeo Drive by Ofra. Gorgeous. I used it until I hit pan, and I can't tell you, it took me a long time to hit pan. To get rid of that super white line, I'm just going to take my powder brush, no extra product, and just try to minimize it a little bit. Once I spray, so we're going to spray some Mario Badescu skincare. This is the lavender scent. Love it. Once I spray, that highlight will... I just ate it. I don't know why I opened my mouth that soon. It'll melt into my skin a little bit more and just look like it's meant to be there. Right now I just look sweaty. So once that's a little bit dry, I'm going to take my sponge and just tap, because otherwise I find that the liquid or the wet look kind of sits on top of some of the peach fuzz that I have on my face, and I don't want that. Let's talk lips. What I typically do is just use chapstick. I'm not really a big lipstick person, so I mean, unless like when I worked in television, I wore lipstick every day because it just looked better. But for the most part, when I film videos, I just wear chapstick. However, recently I've gotten a couple of emails. Let me take a swig. I've gotten a couple of emails, people reaching out saying that I need to step it up in the lipstick game. So let's step it up today. I have a nude color. This is Faux by MAC that I do like. Let's see what these two are. I have Tarte Bare Bud. That's also a nude. I also have I Am Smart by Milani. Okay, we're kind of striking out here. All right, what is this? Laga Cloud Lips. Ooh. Okay, that's very pretty. What color is this? I don't even know where this came from. This is Sunset or Sun Shower. I do have a nude lip liner. This is Steve Laurent is the brand, and the color is Chic. So let's line. Now I don't know if I've even ever used this, so it may be, wow. Okay. Let's talk about it. It's extremely creamy, which is nice. It's a little bit darker on me, I think, than what it looks like on my hand. I think I need to, let's work on it a little bit. I still need chapstick. Like, my lips are just a little bit chapped. So I don't want to rub any of the product off, but I want to put this on. Do we like it? Do we not like it? What's happening? So now I'm going to wipe off the lipstick on my chapstick, and we're going to switch to hair. So makeup. See, I kind of like it the longer that I let it sit there. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the Kerastase serum. Also, I didn't say in the beginning, I used the Kerastase. Oh, I'm almost out. No. I used the Kerastase shampoo and conditioner today. So when that runs out, I'll show you what I'll probably end up using. I have, it's in this bag because it leaks, the Pureology Precious Oil. I got this years and years ago. It was very expensive. I want to say, expensive in my opinion, it was like $50, $40 or $50, and I didn't want to buy it, and I'm so glad I did because I've only used that much of it. So we're going to mix a little bit of that in too. This one can, if you put it too close to the roots, at the top anyways, it can look a little bit oily. This one doesn't look oily at all. So that's why I guess I like this one better. Plus it is a little bit less expensive, but I have this one, so obviously I'm going to use it. So I think what I'm going to do is just curl my hair a little bit on the ends. I'm not going to do the smaller barrel curls because they just won't hold because my hair is so clean today. I'm just trying to get some of that oil off. I've already plugged in my new, this is Infinity Pro, is it Conair? I think Conair makes these. Rose Gold Curling Iron 1.5 inch. I got this from Target. $20, I think. I'll link all the stuff that I've talked about. Yeah, I guess we'll do it. We'll do everything in the description box if you're interested in anything. My hair is still a little bit damp right back here, but that's okay because we're not curling that part. I'm going to section it off down the middle to the front. All right, we're heated up. I kind of like the red or the pinkish lip the longer that I look at it. Do you like it, or do you like the more nude colors? I think that this pink lip will be pretty for one of the outfits that I have in mind with that skirt. This heats up really fast compared to my other one, so I don't have to hold it as long, for sure. The makeup turned out really good too. Okay, maybe we'll do this look more often. I kind of like the foundation. It looks really good on the skin. I know that looked like a tight curl, but with the amount of hair I have and the fact that it's clean, it is not going to stay. I promise you that. Promise you that. Everybody in my family on my mom's side, anyways, it's all girls, but we all have so much hair. Everybody does. My sister, my mom, well, my mom is going through chemo right now, so she has no hair. But I have no doubt in my mind that it will grow back thick. And my nieces, I mean, they're going to be 12 this year, and they already have a lot of hair. So, you know, it's just part of the family. All right, now we're going to do the other side. I've been rewatching, if you watch my vlogs, then you already know this. I've been rewatching Heart of Dixie. My heart skipped a beat. I live in Alabama, South Alabama to be specific, so it's nice. I know it wasn't filmed in Alabama, but Bluebell is not a real town in Alabama, but when they talk about other towns like Mobile, obviously they talk about Daphne and Fairhope. Those are all real places. So, I don't know. It's just cool to me that they're mentioning them. Like I said, Bluebell's not a real place. But I don't know. If I had to think of a town that was most like Bluebell, I would say, because obviously the people that live there pay a lot of money in taxes because everything is like super cute and historic looking, but it's very small. Like the town itself is very small. I mean, I know Fairhope, you know, is a pricier place to live. So it could be Fairhope. Their downtown area in Fairhope is so cute too. Years and years ago, I would take one day, probably a month, and go to Fairhope and just go shopping and have lunch with friends and all their little historic, like downtown looking areas. It's so pretty. Let's see. Foley, Alabama, which is a little bit further from, look at that straight piece, a little bit further from Fairhope, is pretty, and they do have like the little historic vibe. I'm just picking Fairhope to be closest to Bluebell, like Bluebell, because of the fact that everything is really nice and clean and pretty. So I feel like it's a little bit pricey if Bluebell was a real location. If you haven't watched Tarte Dixie, then you should, because I don't know, the first season I was super into. I mean, it was the first time I watched it, so that makes sense. Second season, I'm just sectioning again. Second season was more of, second time I watched it was more of, let's just let it play in the background while I play on my phone or do whatever. But this go round, the third time that I'm watching it, I'm really into it. And I really like it. So my days have been spent with Tarte Dixie, or I've been reading. So I read The Wife Between Us. It was a recommended book. So good. If you're looking for a good book to read, so good. The only thing, like, some of the characters I couldn't really relate to, but that's besides the point. It was a really good read. And I ordered The Outsider. I've mentioned, I'm pretty sure, look at that straight piece right there. Pretty sure I mentioned I'm going to do book club over on Instagram. If you don't know, we're going to read The Outsider by Stephen King. And our first Insta Live is going to be May 9th. It's a Saturday. And basically what we'll do is before May 9th, that's how many weeks? 3 weeks out. That gives you enough time if you want to join to order the book and read the first 48 pages, which is, if you look in the book, it's 1 through 14. So don't read 15 if you're going to participate. We're just going to do 1 through 14. And then I'll go live on Instagram and let some of y'all join and stuff, and we'll just chat about it. I know it's a show on HBO, but I haven't watched the show. Everybody, I've seen one person on Instagram talk about it, and she said that it wasn't really her style, that it was a little bit more gory or crime related than she liked, which I love. Crime shows and movies and podcasts. I've been getting up to date on Crime Junkie. That was also a recommendation from y'all. So thank you. It looks very curly right now, but once we brush it out, it certainly won't look like that. Anyway, so I'm big into crime stuff. So if you want to join, I'll put a picture of the book here on the screen so that you know what it looks like. And our first Instagram Live is on May 9th. My Instagram, like all my social media pages are always linked down below in all the description boxes. You know, if you want to give it a follow or see what I'm doing when I'm not sitting here, then you can. And I've also gotten messages from people or comments from people saying things like, I don't want to follow you on Instagram. And that's okay too. You don't have to do that. But if you want to, then they're there. I think it'll be something fun to do. And hopefully we won't be in quarantine for much longer. All right, we're going to finger comb it. How long is this video so far? I feel like this is going to be a long one. I kind of want to straighten that right there. Let's do it with the curling iron. Let's see if I can. Just smooth it out at the top. Okay. All right, so hair and makeup done. Let's go to outfits. So first thing, let's talk about the skirt. Like I said, it came from Poshmark, but it is an ASOS brand corduroy skirt, high-waisted, super cute. It is black. So the top, I wanted to show y'all two different ways. This is obviously the dressier way. The top is the brand Rachel Roy. It came in a trunk club and I almost didn't keep it. And I am so glad that I did. I think it's just such a fun and girly top. So I paired this outfit with little black booties. These are from the brand Bandolino, I think is how you say it. They're just black faux suede zip-up booties. I wear them quite often when it's cool outside. I think this is really pretty with the top tucked into the top of the skirt. It gives me some shape, and this is more of a date night outfit, in my opinion. Now for jewelry, I went silver all the way. These are big silver statement earrings, and I just stuck with the theme with a silver watch. Now, this is a more casual way to wear it. This white top is from J. Crew Factory. I tucked it in to the skirt, as you can tell. I think this is just such a pretty way to wear this skirt for casual. You could wear it during the day for a lunch, even a date lunch. It's just, I don't know. I like the skirt, and I really think you can pair it so many different ways. So these two were the first two that I could think of right off the top of my head. Now, I stuck with gold jewelry with this one just to show you something different. We have gold little studs, and then a rose gold Michael Kors watch. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video.